Okay, I'm going to do a short video clip here on a super easy way to use wsjt-x. This program has its own logging, so you don't need any other logging program. You don't need JTAlert, QSORelay. You can just jump in and start using wsjt-x, save your contacts, and then import them to your favorite log later. So if you're new to digital modes, I'll show you an easy way to jump in and start making FT8 contacts. There's also been a couple of emails sent to me about a problem when people transmit, it jumps over to USB mode, or when they transmit, it comes out of the PC speakers. I'll show you how to fix that. Okay, if you haven't installed wsjt-x, go to the website, I'll put a link below, and download the latest version. And I'm using Windows. This is the latest version. You just click on the link, it downloads to your computer, double click to install it. It's very simple, just follow the prompts. Now I had a problem with this latest version of wsjt-x, so I had to go back to a previous version. And if you ever need to do that, you can go over to SourceForge, and I'll put this link below too, and download a previous version, or the one that was working for you, and install it over the new version, and everything should turn out just fine. Okay, let's go into wsjt-x and take a look at the setup. I'm using the Icom 7300. I'll go to File and Settings, and if you're new to this and haven't set it up before, you'll need to put in your call sign, your grid square. I've got some things checked off here. One in particular is the double click on call sets transmit enabled. That's an important one. In the radio, the rig is the Icom 7300. I have this on my USB cable. My baud rate is 115.2. Set yours accordingly. I'm using push to talk cat. And over here, the problem when you transmit and it jumps over to USB mode is this. If I have USB selected, let me show you what it looks like. I'll click OK, and you'll see in the top right hand corner of the video of my 7300, it's jumped over to USB mode. Let's go back to File and Settings, put it on Data Packet, and click OK, and it jumps over back to USB-D data mode. So that probably applies to some other radios too. I'm using split operation and fake it. I found that this works best for me. You can test the cat, make sure it comes on. You can also test push to talk, make sure it comes on. I didn't have to change anything over here. Over in the audio, this is my USB audio codec, input and output. And before you install a USB cable with your Icom 7300, go in and download the USB driver from Icom's website. Download and install that driver, then you can safely connect your USB cable and everything should come up fine. Didn't change anything down here. Transmit macros, I don't use these in FT8. I put these in for JT9 and JT65. Reporting, I did select prompt me to log the QSO and reports to the comments. I've also enabled PSK reporter spotting. That's optional, you can do that. It uploads what you've spotted, what you've decoded to PSK reporter. These are the settings down here. Frequencies, I didn't change anything on this tab. Colors, I just want to pay attention to a few of them here. The purple, what I'm really looking for, the light purple, and then of course the red, that would have my call sign in it, and then of course just a CQ message, that's in green. Those are the ones, these three, that I can double click on over here and start my transmission. I can even do it with this one if somebody's calling me. Over on the advanced tab, I didn't change anything on this tab. Let me go back to the audio. If you're transmitting and it's coming out of your PC speaker, chances are this is set wrong. I'll go ahead and put it on my speakers and show you what it sounds like. Now if I transmit, you'll hear it come out of my PC speakers. That's pretty loud. I'll go back to File and Settings and put this on the right setting. Click OK. And now if I hit tune, you still might hear it. I have my monitor on, but it won't be as loud. Nope, didn't hear it at all. Okay, so it's working, and I've got about 25-30 watts output. I'm on 40 meters right now, and I don't have a really good 40 meter antenna. Let me show you what I've got over here in the bottom left. I'm on 40 meters. This is green as it should be. There's an S in there for split mode. I've got good signal quality in here. It's not turned up too high, it's not too low. If it's too high, it'll show red. And the frequency I'm on, I've got lock, transmit, receive checked off, and in the latest version this is renamed. But basically what it does, when I'm searching and pouncing, I have that checked. If I'm sitting on a frequency and calling CQ, I don't have that checked. And there's an explanation on the wsjt-x website. So FT8 use auto sequencing. You can set the mode up here to FT8 auto sequencing, and really all you have to do is look for somebody calling CQ, double click on their call sign, and start transmitting. Give them a call. There's of course a couple of things you want to do. You want to make sure that you're not putting out too much power and your signal's clean, your SWR is good and all that. I think I have another video out that goes into a little bit more detail of transmitting and also receiver setup. Okay, now that we've got it set up, everything's ready to go. Got the green light over here, the S in the center for split mode. All I have to do is make a couple of contacts, and I'm looking on this left hand side, the band activity, and anybody calling CQ, I'm going to double click on it. It pops up on the right hand side. I have auto sequencing mode enabled. Let's see if he hears me. I started a little bit late, so I may not get him on this first try. I'll give him a second call. You can see the front of the 7300. Got a little glare on the front of it, but putting out about 25 watts, no ALC, no SWR to speak of. No, if it didn't come back to me, go back to AB4BC and see what happens. Won't get him on the first one because I started too late. Oh, no, I did get him. There he is. I spoke too soon. Okay, I'll send him his signal report. I got the report from him. I got a Roger, 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 and I'm sending him a 73, and that brings up my logging. Just want to check the information in there. Everything looks good. I'm not pulling information from an online logbook or data source. wsjt-x won't do that, and you probably know, other logbooks will do that, but this is a very simple log. All I have to do is click OK, and it's saved. Okay, let's look at importing wsjt-x's log into your favorite logbook or any logbook that you have. The one that you're using, I use HRD logbook a lot, so let's see where this file is. I'm going to go to File and open Log Directory, and this is where it's located under my name, App Data Local wsjt-x. So I'm going to click there, left click in there, highlight it, right click, and copy that location. Now I need to bring up HRD logbook. Okay, everything started up. Got HRD logbook pulled up. It's a little different in each logbook, but basically I'm going to go to Logbook, File, and then Import, and it's an ADI file. And from here I'm going to put in that, it's already in there because I've done it, but if it wasn't in there, it would be in a different location. I can just click in there and then right click and paste, and it puts the location of that wsjt-x log file. Select it, click open, and I've got some duplicates in there. That's okay, I'm going to ignore them because I've been using this log in wsjt-x. Each time I add one, I add a few, I'll come back and I'll import it into HRD logbook. Click Save to Database, ignoring those duplicates, and I got that last QSO entered in there. Another thing is, it doesn't put the name in, but you can double click, open it up, and then click on Lookup, and it'll put the name in and then update. When you import into your HRD logbook anyway, when you import it, it doesn't automatically upload to QRZ or hrdlog.net. You have to do that manually. And I just right click, go to File, and then hrdlog.net, click Upload, and go through the ones that I want to upload to. LOTW is another one. If you have any questions or comments, please make them below. I'll put some links below, download links for this. I enjoy getting emails and comments. Thanks for watching my channel. My website's www.k0pir.us. Remember to please like, subscribe, and share. 73 and good DX.